morning, Pastor Steve here. Let's do a few thoughts over in Ephesians chapter 4 for a couple of days here, and we're going to deal with anger. The first one is my explosive anger. Ephesians 4:26 and 27 says, "Be angry and do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your wrath, nor give place to the devil." I had to learn early in my marriage from one of my professors that my angry outbursts weren't just the way I was wired, my temperament, but they were sin. Then I had to learn how to put off the old habit of exploding the drop of a hat and put on a new habit of building up speech. See, in this section, Paul is telling them to put off the old man or the old ways, the old habits, and put on the new. He gives a behavior to stop, a reason to change, and then a new habit to replace the old. For instance, the one who stole isn't just to stop stealing, but is to work with his hands. And the motive or the why, so he can give to others. See, liars, they're told to stop lying and then start telling the truth. Why? Because you don't lie to brothers. We're members one of another. Here he says, be angry, but don't sin. So anger itself is given to us as a useful emotion to give us the strength to deal with a problem. But he says, be angry, but don't sin. So there's a proper response, and then there's a wrong response. One wrong response is attack, that explosive venting of feelings that does no good. That was me. I learned that when I reacted that way, I gave the adversary a foothold and a place to bring me down. I learned that I needed to do several things to stop this. The first one, though, is to have a proper motive. And I found out that in me, the only motive really for change was that I had to want to honor God, to do everything to glorify God. Starting next time, I'm going to show a few biblical principles to help us be angry but don't sin. But first, if you really want to deal with your angry, explosive temper, if you really want to deal with it, make an out loud commitment to learn to glorify God in your life. Memorize that. 1 Corinthians 10:31. Whether you eat or drink or whatsoever you do, do all to the glory of God. You ponder that. Pastor Steve.